Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you an epic Kayn cheese that you do as Kayn top or Kayn mid. Either way, it's a whole lot of fun and you're gonna tilt the heck out of the enemy team. Just make sure you let your teammates know this so they don't think you're trolling. The whole point is to pull off the cheese. It's best if you take SMITE, that way you don't die and things don't get super dicey. If you do it without SMITE, it's actually incredibly hard to do Raptors into blue and take it, or it's hard to do Wolves into blue. So, yeah, you're going to want SMITE, typically D shield. You're not going to buy your refill until you kind of have to. So we're going to reset, then get our refill. I think Rek'Sai is starting on her red buff, so we'll invade here in a second. She might start on her Raptors, we'll see. We have Conquer with Presence of Mind, Tenacity, with Last Stand, Second Wind, and Revitalize. So it looks like she probably started, yeah, on her red buff. I'll queue away. Yeah, this is weird that these guys are kind of just that they're kind of just camping this spot. It's a little abnormal, to say the least. It's not the end of the world for us though, because we're getting essence right now, which is kind of what we want anyways. So all in all, it's kind of fine. I'm going to loop back around and mess with this Rek'Sai. She needs to suffer for what she did. Starting on her Raptors like that when I was trying to start on Raptors. Nah, dude. I think she has her SMITE, but we have D shield, so we're fine. She already burned her SMITE. She's going to die now. Whoa! Oh, that's funny. I'm going to reset. We got a wave here. So generally, when you do this, the point is to get refill and to put the enemy jungler super far behind. Since they messed with me, we'll actually be able to get a bit more. We'll get a long sword. But generally, it's just going to be a refill, so you don't start with a potion. D-Shield's nice. When you take damage from monsters, it heals you a lot. So it's generally better than D-Blade when you're going to be doing these cheese-style invades. You're either going to solo start on the Raps or solo start on their Wolves. You can play red Kayn or blue Kayn. Doesn't matter that much. I kind of prefer playing it as blue Kayn because it's more mobile, a bit more fun. But red Kayn's just fine. Go ahead and smite that. It doesn't hurt you that much by having smite because the cheese is ultimately worth it, I think. Putting the enemy jungler behind. It sets up a free game for your jungler. We're getting a bunch of essence off this dude. He's super low on health. And we have red buff, so we have 8 health regen right now. Since we're out of combat with enemy champions, we're not going to fight him inside of that. He actually can't solo us, especially since we have red buff. Auto attack Q. He's dead. He just killed himself. He is a goner. Rest in pepperonis. We're gonna look to transition this to pushing wave into a reset. Nice, nice, nice. Well, since he TP'd, I'll stick around. I'll take some more essence out of this dude. I don't mind. We can play red Kayn this game against their team. Red Kayn's probably better against Samir to knock her up out of her R. That's fine. He's got his passive stacked here. Auto attack Q. We're going to back out of that. Get our little heal off. He's taking some damage from our minions, which is nice. You don't want to start jungle item, otherwise you'll get reduced gold and XP from minions. Starting jungle item is a very, very, very bad idea. He can't push me off this. I have smite. I could just smite it if he went to push me off of it. We'll hang around here for a second. We might as well. We hit him with that W. I don't mind taking this trade. We get a lot of essence off of him. Bait him into the turret as well. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect. It was a good Q angle. He wasn't able to retaliate off of it. His Q's on cooldown. We can solo him. Yeah, he's dead. He's literally dead. He has nowhere to go. He put too much stuff on cooldown trying to reset the wave, so he's a goner. I feel like we should probably just reset. This wave will bounce back to me anyways. We'll go for the Q max first item rush. On red Kayn, Gore Drink, blue Kayn, usually Eclipse. Against their team, I think Gore Drink's fine, so that's what we'll build for. We'll go for Iron Spike. Spend more of my gold this way. This is, I think, even better as a mid laner. As a top laner, they almost expect the cheese more because of like the Scion top cheese. So, but when you play Kayn mid, you can usually just take the wraps, kill them on red buff if they start there, or take wraps, then red reset, come back to mid. You can play this with teleport, you can play this with ignite. Ultimately, you want to make sure you have the smite. It makes it much easier, and it gives you more options for cheesing if they stick around, because you can heal and take things right out of their mouth. Whip him with that W. Oh, he just hit 6. He's gonna force us to go around. That's fine. Not a huge deal. We're not gonna lose any XP out of it, at least. And we're not even gonna lose cannon. That's sweet. He was trying to stop me from getting cannon. His passive stacks, I don't necessarily want to fight him here unless I can Q towards my turret. Like that. That trade was okay. Give me more of that sweet, sweet red essence. This is a pretty annoying matchup for Volibear to play into. We can time out his R super hard. He's out of mana. We could stick around because of it. We could even go smite Gromp to heal here. Get a big chunk of health back. Gave us about 160. I'll go ahead and dump. He's out of mana. He can't stay. We're going to Q Iron Spike Whip. Shove this in. Everything seems to be missing. Not bad. It does create extremely messy games. I've done this probably 20 separate games so far. Very good results. Pretty much all of them. And something I'll tell you is it creates really messy games because people don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to react. And oftentimes, I'd say 90% of the time, it puts you pretty far ahead. In worst case scenario, you and their jungler are equally far behind. It's just like worst case scenario, depending on how they react to it. That's annoying. I don't really want to fight Volibear here. I do want to get more red essence out of him. It's a big reason why Presence of Mind is useful. Keeps your mana up. Trying to dump this. He's not going to let me. His E's on cooldown. We can trade here. It's really not that bad of a trade because we're getting more red essence. We just need a little bit more. I'm so tempted to stay, but we're out of mana, so. Yeah, we could have stayed. It's just kind of greedy. We actually did it. Go ahead and head back. We'll lose a whole wave. It is what it is. He'll get a plate. We're already up a plate, though. We counter their team really hard other than Annie and Bran. Short range, 80 carries, and melee champions Red Kayn absolutely devours. Kayn's also one of the best scaling champions in the game. Surprised Rek'Sai didn't type anything in all chat when we absolutely crushed him. It's really frustrating as a jungler to get trolled by an enemy laner, especially this early in the game. Iron Spike Whip. Those guys are doing some weird deep dives. Not really worth for them. It looks like our jungler traded off 1 for 1. He's wasting Volibear's time. Great trade to make. We'll take a turret shot. It is what it is. And we can actually look to invade Rek'Sai's jungle here. She can't solo us. Higher level. And more items and whatnot. He can't fight us. Q Iron Spike. Oh, he bit me. I don't want to fight him now. I was trying to dodge his bite because of the healing. At least we get our red form here. He could be watching us. Probably doesn't matter that much though. Q's a fairly low mana cost. We're still going to use our Iron Spike Whip. E's a high mana cost. Looks like she wants to invade, so I'll just go ahead and leave. I could easily take those raptors. But if she's going to stick around. Presence of Mind has already given us nearly 500 mana. Nearly as much mana as second wind's giving us health. If you're up against a range matchup, it is really important that you have D-Shield and Second Wind. We took it this game just because it's good no matter what. But in particular, if you're against a range matchup, don't start D-Blade or Longsword. It's going to be rough. You have to have the D-Shield Second Wind, so every time they hit you, you'll heal. D-Blade and Longsword will leave you constantly low HP. You'll take one bad trade in half the base, and you'll start to fall really far behind. I would like that plate, though. Oh, give me that plate. Come on, minions. Nice. Let's go. It's pretty sweet. And we have Red Kayn farm. There's no real reason to stay here. This could be bad. He forced me to flash there. If I didn't flash, we probably would have died. I don't want to get dove by Rek'Sai. I'll base. I'll lose some turret. That's fine. Could go for Lucids here against their team. They're double mage, triple AD. Waiting for my Lucids. Then we'll go red boy form. Blue Kayn would have been fine this game. I think, like I said, I think Red Kayn's a little bit better, especially since we can cancel the Samira R. It's going to be super valuable. He can't fight us anymore. Once you have the Gore Drink, you'll have infinite health, plus Presence of Mind, infinite mana. Q Gore Drink into the W. You smite that minion, he takes a turret shot. Auto attack Q, down he goes. The game is officially over for them. Even if they send 2 people top, we can 1 versus 2. And we can push the waves faster than a Tryndamere, letting us take their camp super easily. Looks like she's going to lay her Herald here. We'll take this turret. Very nice. Rek'Sai's mid right now. I want to be here for the local gold when that goes down. Q Gore Drink. Volibear should head back top, I think. He's gonna lose this turret though. Well, maybe not. Herald didn't do that much damage to this one. Q Gore Drink. He still has his stun. Oof. This is a lot of people. Later, guys. We'll get the double knock up. Ooh, we're dead. Well played from the Annie, huge roam. So we were going to go back over this wall with our Q. We also still had our Gore Drink. Annie came in and dropped a fat deuce on our head. Took a lot of damage there. Gonna go for Death's Dance, second item, incredibly powerful. If you don't take Presence of Mind, going for Tear or Frozen Heart, second item is fine. You'll need some source of mana. Otherwise, you'll run a lot. If you have Ghost or TP, you should look for roams. Otherwise, staying in lane's fine. There's not many champions that can really solo Kayn, let alone a red Kayn or blue Kayn. It would have to be an incredibly strong soloist, kind of like a Nasus. Can't even imagine Jax being able to take on red Kayn with Gore Drink. You'd whittle him down. He's tier 2 boots. I'm moving 385, he's moving 385. Is he gonna give himself up for this turret? That's not worth. That was not worth for him, I don't think. Now I can counter push and take his turret. And then I'll start roaming the map. Go ahead and smite the cannon since we have double smite charges. At the 20-minute mark, you should buy the jungle item. That way you can get your red smite or blue smite, whichever one you decide on. 20-minute mark is when Monster Hunter debuff no longer applies, so you're not punished for having a jungle item. I think we should go for... I've actually been liking blue smite a lot, so I'd probably go for blue smite this game. Trying to bait him into a fight. Well, maybe he baited me into a fight. I think we knocked Rek'Sai out of her dash there. Later, guys, and we'll just keep doing this over and over and over and over. They seem to know, though. That's kind of funny. later, guys. Hey, 𝐒𝐿𝐋𝐒. Looks like Annie might be coming. I just took so much damage. I wasn't really trying to go this way in particular. Annie's also closing distance, so I gotta keep queuing away. And I might actually die here. Yeah, we can go deep enough. They can't really hit us out of the wall. Oh, I tried to queue Gore Drink. It wouldn't let me. Yes, we still got it. So stupid. I realized I had no turret to go to, so we weren't going to be able to get away there. I was trying to go the other way, but they're not particularly slow. It's not like we have Yomus or anything like that. Pretty fun to be able to pull 3 people and still get a kill. We're still scaling too. Volibear's out of mana. He's overstaying here. He's maybe looking for our blue buff. Tempted to get a tier. I don't think we need it though. Probably get away without needing mana moon this game. We maybe should go mid at this point. I want to stay top. I want to keep drawing 3 people. Plus Katarina can't solo Volibear, and it wouldn't make sense for her to be up here. So, oh wow, he actually got. Wait, she got it. Well played to Kata. I didn't want to kill still. I just wanted assist. If I wanted to kill still, I would have used my Q. I was trying to do the minimum damage possible. Nice Kayn player confirmed. Alright, let's shove this out. Let's force them all back up here. It gives your team a lot of room to breathe whenever you pull the whole enemy team up to one side of the map. Ideally, you want to survive though. You can keep walking that tightrope where they're not sure if they should stay and chase you or go back. Especially if you can survive, they get really frustrated. It's usually what makes people FF. When there's a situation they feel like they can't handle. And people start to blame each other. Q Gore Drink. This guy's doing some decent damage though. I might need a black cleaver to deal with him. Or a heal cut. I'm gonna need heal cut or cleaver. Look at his healing. It's actually kind of gross. I know it seems kind of funny, like me saying that, because I'm playing Kayn. Like, look at my healing, but his healing is even like more broken. I'm running out of mana too. Both of us need executioners. Volibear falls off pretty hard though, to be fair. That champion doesn't really scale. Down he goes. Look at all that mana we got back. Presence of Mind's cracked. I think this guy's red buff's up. Nice, it is. At this point, we can get the jungle item. That way we can start to get our SMITE. We won't have to deal with the monster hunter debuff either. Not bad. We have enough mana to kill this dude, that's for sure. The question is, oh, he is. Oh my gosh. Wait, where'd Brand go? That's a little confusing. He just disappeared. Must have went around the safe way. We need to reset for, I'd say, Cleaver against Volibear. If it wasn't a tank, I would definitely go for Death's Dance, and that would be fine. But since it is Volibear, we really need that Black Cleaver. He has double armor plus cloth armor. He's got, what is this, 40? 40 plus 25, 65, 70, 80 armor off items alone. Looks like they're going to get this dragon. I don't really want to go over there for it. Realistically, we should. I thought they would have taken it by now. They're not really fighting for it. My team's fed enough. They should be able to win that fight without me. Especially if they let them start the dragon. 𝐒𝐿𝐋𝐒 doesn't have any sustain, really, so she won't be able to just stand there and tank it. Team's dying. We're going to go ahead into mute mode. Want to be able to focus on the right play. They kind of just ended up fighting. Not. They should just let them start the dragon. Why split push top? It would put a lot of pressure on them. In hindsight, though, probably should have gone to dragon ourselves. Oh, Brand's here. It's kind of awkward. 𝐒𝐿 drink into the R. He misses his stun. Down he goes. I'm trying to Q through. It's not really letting me. Oh, we're getting pinched here hard. Later, my dude. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, she can't kill us. 𝐒𝐿 drink. We missed our W. Dude, she's doing some damage though. Holy fudge. She's out of mana though. 𝐒𝐿 drink. There goes our health again. We get a double knock up. It's not enough though. Samir's alive and she's kind of fed. We gotta survive. Oh, yeah, you can't get me, buddy. We're dodging everything, dude. Everything. We're dodging. This champion's so broken. This champion really needs a nerf. He's been one of the highest win rate, pick rate, ban rate champions the past couple of patches. He's not healthy for the game either. He's so mobile. If he decides you're not going to chase him, or he doesn't want you to catch him, like, it is what it is. He can just decide that. I have double buffs. I'm down to fight it. 𝐒𝐿 drink. Get a red buff auto on him before we W. Generally want to slow them or CC them in some way before you W since it's your skill shot. 𝐒𝐿 drink. 𝐒𝐿 drink doesn't cost any mana to cast too, so it's very spammable. These guys are probably pinching me here. We'll back off for a second and continue to take all of their Jung Hole. It'd be fine for us to reset at this point. We're sitting on a death stance and our teammates have zero pressure on the map, so it is highly probable we get killed if this is how much pressure we have is up to Raptors while I'm like up at their inhib turret. You have to recognize when you're the tip of the spear, you're probably going to be the one who gets tipped, you know? Tip on tip violence. That's the way it goes. We should have bought the jungle item. I'm goofing, man. I'm goofing up. It is pretty funny how it plays to smite things with your smite, though. Smite the final minions so they take turret damage. Just smite a monster camp to heal. People don't really expect that. Seems like their jungler never recovered from getting cheese looking at a score compared to ours. Ours has way more CS. More KP too. Is this a bait? There's no way this is a bait, right? I'm not flashing for that. It's not worth it. Chunked him, made him base. That's good enough. Is red buff up? Let's see. Oh, baby, it is. I'll be taking that. Oh, hey, Rek'Sai. I already know Annie's watching me. Doesn't stop me from taking this stuff, though. Well, maybe it does. I don't have enough teammates here. Get a big knock up, 𝐒𝐿 drink. Oh, let me R, let me R. Holy crap, let me R. I'm dead. I got CC'd for 3 seconds. I think we might have to get Merc Treads. CC'd for 3 seconds is too long. If I could have R'd, we would have lived and killed everyone there pretty easily. So it is time to get rid of the Lucids, as sad as that is. It only costs us 400 gold to sell Lucids and get Merc Treads. That's how much gold we lost because we were at 1200 gold. Now we're at 800, so that's fine. That's enough gold. At this point in the game, I'd say we get some hill cut. I don't want to sell a D-Shield for a single longsword though, so I'll hold on to D-Shield for a bit. They're not starting Baron because Volibear's not over there. It's probably the right time to go for Dragonfly. We're enormous. We didn't get to R though, man. If we got to... Oh, I should have sold D-Shield for jungle item. Rip. But, yeah, if I R'd, like I said, the fight would have been free. Just in R time. If we died CC'd. This Annie's way out of position. Oh, so are you kidding me? They got it that fast? I need a teammate over here. Jinx doesn't realize it, but she just killed me. The brand R bounced off of me to her. No, we're actually gonna lose this game. If we lose, we'll do a part 2. We shouldn't lose. I'm gonna go back to the split push. We're not getting any value in team fights here. They have so much AoE. Brand and Annie. I don't really have enough magic resist to be fighting there. Maybe if I had Spirit Vistage. Now Volibear's just chilling on the split. Man, that's frustrating. We'll look for... Yeah, we'll go blue smite. Screw it. We don't need red smite. It's only 10% damage reduction. It's practically nothing now. It used to be 20%. They cut it in half. Nice, Jinx. Don't go mid to defend turret, Jinx. Yes. Go top. Genius. We get the knock up. I'm gonna kill everybody now. Jinx didn't get a single assist there. If she had, she would have killed everyone off of her speed up from passive. She's too busy just taking all my minions topside. Annie's just like baiting me. She's not actually gonna fight. Volibear can't beat me is the thing. He's having to R away. They are not gonna win this fight. 𝐒𝐿. He has no way to kill me. We can heal way more than damage he can deal to us. 𝐒𝐿's a super short cooldown as well. We can spam it several times in a fight. We're healing for 30% of the damage dealt. Physical damage dealt, so I assume that includes auto attacks as well, because that's physical damage. I believe it used to only be ability damage. I don't remember it being physical specifically. It's a lot of healing. Hello, Samira. Hey, Bran. Turn. Caught it. 𝐒𝐿. Down he goes. These fights are going a lot better now when we're actually grouped up and ready to fight. The only way they can kill us is if they're allowed to throw everything at us with no one to contest. Not quite sure why Cat is splitting topside. That's fine, I suppose. Since they're grouping mid, we get free inhib. And a 𝐒𝐿. Down he goes. Doesn't seem like these guys have much magic resist. Cat is doing a substantial amount of damage to them. Yeah, they don't have any magic resist. It's all armor for us. 𝐒𝐿. Bran just burned his yeah, we gotta get out of here. We got ignited. That ignite was wrecking us, doing a lot of damage, plus the hill cut on it. Mainly what was doing it. 𝐒𝐿. Thank you very much, Annie. 𝐒𝐿 has healed us for, holy smokes, nearly 4,000. It's done 3,000 damage. Very nice. Quite the scaling pick. Imagine that, Kayn being a scaling champion. Who would have guessed? After all these years. Oh man. I feel like that's one way they could balance him. They could actually make his late game not so broken. I'd prefer they just make his early game more vulnerable. I think his E level 1 should be like a 30-second cooldown minimum, because it's a short enough cooldown to where you can constantly get away with his Q and his E. I guess we'll go for the Chem-Punk here. We need to go smite stuff. We have to smite 2 more times before we can absorb this jungle item inside of us. So yeah, we gotta hold on to it for now, and then we'll get our last full item and we'll have blue smite so we can easier like smite our people, especially when we're getting CC'd the blink of an eye. Hey Annie, Q Gore drink W. We didn't really get anyone there is the thing. Kata's on the split. They weren't really focusing me, so it was hard to hit them. They were kind of fighting away from me there. That's the 3rd dragon they got. Oh my god. Sucks. Kata can't end here. She's just gonna get herself killed. These guys have a bunch of mobility too from their wind drags, to where we can't really keep up with them. Ooh, hey Bran. Oh yuck, he got away. Later guys. It's a good chase. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoa, whoa! That was a good chase. They nearly killed me. Run to me, Blitz. It's gonna be hard for... Oh, dude, just keep running, though. I don't think he would have gotten away in the end, but he would have lasted a little longer than that if he stayed on the move. Woo! Oh, are you kidding me? Annie, really? She was there in the bush. I have to smite something too. Oh my god, we can't even buy our last item. We're stuck with a 1-charge blue smite over here. That's unfortunate. I think for our last item, we'll go for Force of Nature. We're taking a stupid amount of magic damage from the Annie. We could go for Vistage. Vistage wouldn't be bad with how weak Cut is. How much is Vistage? Is it 30%? 25%. Yeah, screw that. I'm going for Force of Nature then. They're going to cheat me that 5%. I think I'm still going to build that. Force of Nature gives 20 more magic resist. That alone makes it way better. Random huge int. They decided, you know what? Kayn's dead. Blitzcrank's in base. We should fight. The classic league int. That's where we need to be on split with constant pressure. We gotta smite something here. We gotta stay alive. These guys are so fed. So full build Samira. They're really not behind. Hopefully Blitz doesn't die here. I guess we could have just smited the minion. That might have actually been better. That's good that they didn't stay. I prefer it that way. I think Blitz would have been more likely to hook one of them and then Blitz end up dying there. That's Force of Nature. That's pretty big. We could go for Ma, right? Ma's not terrible. Yeah, screw it. We'll go for Ma. I think Force of Nature would have been just as good. I want to see what Ma feels like here in the late game. 10% Omnivamp when triggered until the end of combat. 10% Omnivamp's quite a bit. Because we already have essentially 30% Omnivamp on our passive. So we're doing all physical damage on red Kayn. It's blue Kayn that does some magic damage. Yeah, we have red smite Samira. Okay. Oh, yuck. We're out of combat. And these guys are so much faster than us, too. I'm going to go hit that and hit from behind one time. Force him to come to me. They're so much faster, though. They have 21% out of combat movement speed. Can I even get away here? I guess it doesn't matter. We just had a teammate who died. We get the knock up into the Q. Kata's doing a little bit of a pop off. And we are going to die. 100%. Not sure where Blitz went. Not sure where the Jinx went. Kind of just wandered off. Rek'Sai was able to back after she somehow soloed Bel'Veth. I think she soloed her at least. That's, dude, 800 true damage. What the heck? Where's the true damage coming from Annie? From items? Since when does Annie items do true damage? That doesn't make sense. Oh man, yeah, maybe Ma wasn't the move. It didn't really do much there. It is giving us 55 AD. I don't think it's worth though. I'd rather have Force of Nature. They're honestly so lucky they got Wind Dragon. That's one of the best dragons for dealing with Kayn. They're all 21% faster out of combat. They can all run me down. It's insane. They're gonna get that dragon. Now they have Soul. And Bel'Veth died. That's a 2-for-1 combo right there. Yeah, we have to shove mid. They might be able to end without minions, sadly enough. I'm not voting yes. What the heck? These guys are... Do you see how fast they are? Oh my god. They're actually hauling into me. Like, they're all moving so fast. It's game breaking. 28%. They're nearly 30% faster out of combat. That's ridiculous. Should have been my kill. What a game. We need one team fight where Jinx presses auto attack. She needs to hover her cursor over them, then bam! I think she can carry then. Late game Jinx is kind of insane. Even if she doesn't have absolute focus gathering storm. Ooh, this is a big moment. Never mind, because their whole team's here. This is the opposite of a big moment. Jinx isn't going to push the mid wave, so we really need that. That way they don't just walk in the minions. And that, my friends, is GG. I guess we solo Volibear here and then they end the game. See how fast he is? It's like, what? Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, that's GG's. In the end, we couldn't win it. I still had fun, though. I still really like this cheese. They got every dragon, though. Oh, wow, inhib pop. Maybe they can't end. Maybe. Still winnable, question mark? We're forced to go for Force of Nature. It's so gross. Oh, our Nexus is like 2 hits. They could definitely end here. Yeah, they're looking for the end. That is GG's. Well played. What a game. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we have the second highest in the game. Very cool. Looking at damage taken, we took the most in the game at 77k. Looking at self-mitigated, we self-mitigated the most on our team. Volibear self-mitigated the most in the game. Looking at runes, really high value. All in all, really fun build. Highly recommend the play style. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is 𝐒𝐋𝐒. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.